Hey guys, welcome back to the Feisty channel. I am really excited to be doing a chit chat get ready with me today. If you guys want to see how I got this look and hear me talk about utter shenanigans, then please keep on watching because this video is just full of them. YouTube, welcome back to my channel. I've missed you. Shit has just been absolutely crazy the past couple of weeks. I apologize to all of you for not getting here sooner. For today, I've kind of been racking my brain. I feel like I've got 1,000,001 things kind of in the making. I did just do, don't go on Ulta.com past midnight because bad things happen to good people. And I'm waiting for that box to arrive, and when I do, I'm going to do a whole video on my first impressions because most of that stuff I don't have. I basically just went on there and did their buy one, get one half off, buy one, get one 40% off, and I just went ham. It's a problem. But in that box and not having anything else to do, we're gonna do some cool tone makeup. I have been raving about my BH Cosmetics, and you know what? I bought this one palette and I barely even touched this, but this is their Foil Eyes palette. I think I got this on their website for, it was something ridiculous, like $16.99. I'm like, what? So, we're going to play with that today. I'm going to do some icy cool looks. I'm going to play with some of the makeup I got for Christmas. We're going to start, we're just going to do like a chit chat get ready with me. Because, why not? So, I'm just going to start like I normally do. I've already prepped my face. I've already washed and moisturized and gotten all that nonsense out the way. So, we all know that Deanna likes to conceal her eyes with the concealer, because you know what, it does the job, and I ain't got time to get another product just to prime my eyeballs, so we're just gonna go with this. It works just fine. Although I have seen that Nikki Tutorials has been like, oh well, you know, I don't set it anymore, which I thought was kind of weird. Whatever, Nikki, you do your thing, girl. I love you. So I just got done making an entire Facebook post about how today, I'm going to tear up a little bit. Today is the 5-year anniversary of my very last first date. For those of you that don't know, I got married back in September to the love of my life. It was a beautiful fall wedding. We had a Lego cake. It was very nerdy, but very country. But today is the 5-year anniversary of our very first date. I took him to a Bon Jovi concert because in that time frame, he had already asked me out. He'd already asked me out like 3 times, but I didn't realize he was asking me out. I had to have people explain this to me. That's, you know, that's me in a nutshell. So I'm just setting my eyes, because I personally just feel like my eyeshadow goes a little bit better. It blends out a little bit nicer when it's not trying to stick to the wet concealer. But yeah, I took him to a Bon Jovi concert because he had already asked me out a bunch of times, and I knew at that point, like, all right, if you want this to happen, you're gonna have to make it happen. So I took him to a Bon Jovi concert, and that was the beginning of that adventure. I love Bon Jovi. For those of you that don't know, I love me some Bon Jovi. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in, we're going to be playing with not only the BH Cosmetics Foil Eyes palette, I'm going to dip into Prism because this yellow color here, Sphere, is freaking life. I have been adding this to like so many just like neutral looks just to add that little bit of a pop of color, and it has been wonderful. So, we're going to start with the Prism palette. I'm going to go in with the color Lore because it's a purpley tone, but it's still kind of icy. BH number 1 brush, I got this in their Smoky Shadow kit. And I'm just going to go ahead and dip right on into Lore, keeping in mind that the Anastasia palettes are super powdery. Yeah, I'm just going to build up on that a little bit just to give me a nice little transition. But we're going to be using a lot of shimmer. Because why not? Because why not? Continuing to build up on all that. So I've been watching a lot of the YouTube videos lately, and I know that the new thing is to do, you know, I try to follow so-and-so's makeup tutorial, which, let me tell you, I'm all about. So part of the reason why I've been holding off on doing a lot of videos lately is, again, for those of you that don't know, I do all of this. This is from my cell phone. Yeah, cheap girl problems. So I've been waiting on my husband to get his W-2 so we can do our taxes. And with that money, I'm going to start kind of building up and getting some nicer equipment. First and foremost, I'm going to get an actual laptop. Let me tell you that I don't have nice things like that. Like, the last laptop I ever owned was a gift from my uncle, and I'm pretty sure that this laptop is from like the late 90s, maybe early 2000s. It's gigantic, all right? It's gigantic. It doesn't hold a charge. It's basically, I only have it just for my iTunes, which I also don't even use anymore because who needs iTunes when you've got iHeart? But that's in the works. I'm going to get, with my portion of my refund, I'm going to go and buy a really nice computer so that I can edit these all properly for y'all. From there, I'm going to go and I'm going to get a really nice camera. I've been talking to Betty Jean. She's wonderful. She has been so helpful in answering all of my questions. You know, just being new to the whole YouTube scene, it's kind of nice to get a little bit more of a perspective from somebody who does more videos and does them wonderfully. The editing quality is phenomenal. The content is amazing. If you have not checked out Betty Jean, please do so. I will link her her channel down below if y'all are interested. But she has been absolutely wonderful in helping me to kind of figure out what my next step is. And I really just thank you. Thank you, Betty Jean, for not thinking that I'm weird. I am weird, but thank you for not making it weird. I'm going to skip back on over to the foil eyes. We're going to go in now, and I'm going to use the two gray shades here. I'm going to use this one on the crease just to kind of build up and create a nice layer there. And then I'm going to use the darker of the two to kind of smoke it all out. So now I'm going to take H Cosmetics number 2 brush and just use that to kind of put my color right in the crease there. So I'm going to go in with that lighter of the two silvery shades. I feel like this is like making me feel like back in the 90s because we didn't know about matte eyeshadow. Pretty much everything in the 90s was just glitter. Glitter everywhere and brown lipstick. Let's be honest. Not all of us can pull off brown lipstick, but my God, we did we try? We tried. Okay, this mirror is driving me insane. I'm gonna go in and just kind of build that up on the crease and make, oh, it's so icy. So icy. Just building that up on the crease, just kind of creating a nice little base for everything there. Excited. So my sister-in-law is due with our niece. I'm so excited. I'm like so excited to be Aunt Dee Dee. It's unreal. So she had her baby shower on the 22nd. No. Anyway, so she had her baby shower a couple weeks ago. We all know Deanna went ham because I have a problem and I can't stop myself. But we ended up all throwing in and we got her a maternity photo shoot for her and my brother because this is the first grain baby. It is the first niece or nephew. We're so excited that it's ridiculous. So we got her a maternity photo shoot for her baby shower, and I went over and I did her hair and makeup, made her feel like a princess. She was beautiful. She looked so glowy and so beautiful. It was insane. But that's, you know, that's where I've been the past couple of weeks. I've been trying to get all of this handled, and Some of it I'm doing better than others. Like, you know, the whole W2 thing. That really starting to drive me insane. But we're also preparing for little Haley to make her appearance, and we're so excited. We're so excited. So that's where my mind has been. I have been doing family things and trying to help prep for Haley, and I'm just so excited to be Aunt Dee Dee. I'm just not ready for my own children yet. Just not there yet. So now that we have this nice little silvery base going on, trying to blend it out just so that there's not like that harsh stop off line. Now that we've got down that nice silvery base, I'm going to go in with the deeper of the 2 silver shades. I'm going to go in with this one right now. Right now. And I'm going to just kind of smoke it out on the outer corner. I'm just going to kind of tap to apply that on in and just kind of round it out. Be helpful if you actually showed up. That'd be wonderful. There we go. Okay. Just kind of softening out my lines. I tend to do a lot of the same thing, just different variations on it and different color combinations. Let's be honest, half the time in the morning, I know I don't want to try anything really, really new that I'm afraid might not look right. So I kind of tend to stick to what I know in the morning when I'm getting ready for like work or anything. Just so that way there are no mistakes. I don't have to start over. And I don't have to walk around half the day feeling like this ain't working. It just ain't working. Continuing to just smoke that out a little bit. Nothing wild. I just want a little extra depth there on the corner just to make it a little more smoky, a little more sultry. Oh my goodness. Also have to take a field trip today. The only other thing I have to do today, I'm just such a busy person, is I have to go down to the amphitheater box office. Coheed and Cambria and Taking Back Sunday are coming to town. I'm excited. That once I saw that lineup, I'm just like, my God, I just went back in time to my sophomore, junior year of high school, driving around with my friends, blaring Cute Without the E. I have to go. I have to go. So I have to find out online. They didn't have any of the lawn seats that they normally have, which for me, that's so weird. But the tickets are dirt cheap. Plus, I feel like by July, my sister-in-law will probably need a break. So we can have a good girls' night. Girls' night, because my husband does not want to go. Alright, so now that I've got that silver going on, I'm going to go in with my BH Cosmetics number 4. We all know and love these. If you've watched my channel, you know that these are like my go-to brushes. So I'm just going to kind of mist it a little bit with my Urban Decay All Nighter Spray. I ran out of my Kat Von D. I mean, I liked it. I like the Urban Decay better though. So I'm going to go in and I'm just going to apply this really shimmery lilac color right here to my lids, just all over. Just keeping with that cool tone. I don't want anything too crazy. Plus, this is going to make my highlighter just kind of go with the rest of the look. It's not going to feel like it's out of place or like, ooh girl, why do you have an iridescent pinky purple highlighter? Because I've got lilac on my eyes. Suck it. Just applying to the lid, nothing crazy. We all know how to do this. I do like the way that all the setting sprays kind of help make it stick a little bit nicer, and it makes the application a little easier. Alright, so now that we're like all super icy, I'm going to go in with just another BH Cosmetics. This is the number 10 and the cute little pink one I got for Christmas. I'm going to dip back into my Prism palette, and I'm going to go for that sphere tone. Yes, the yellow. Alright, and I'm just going to kind of add this right here into the corners of my eye just for a little drama going on. I just wanted to add like a nice little pop of color that you would otherwise not expect from this. Again, Anastasia shadows are really powdery, so be careful. Hey, hey, what are you doing? What? All right, so I'm gonna go in with I got this little travel size of the Benefit Pore Minimizer. Still not a firm believer in that you need primer, but you know, I'm trying it. Still not seeing why. I mean, it feels really nice and velvety on the skin, but other than that, I don't really feel like it makes anything stick any better. I don't feel like it applies any better. Sometimes I feel like it even makes it move a little bit more than it normally would. I'm getting ahead of myself, y'all. Well, now that I have applied this velvety, slippery thing to my face, I'm gonna go off camera and just do my eyeliner real quick. Okay, so now that the liner is on, let me stop getting ahead of myself and I will put on some mascara. Oh my god, my wings do not... Whatever, they don't match. Let's be honest, how often do you actually ever get your wings to be, like, in your mind, do they always feel like they match? Because mine just don't. They don't. I can get them, I mean, I know they always said in school, sisters, not twins. But these are like long second cousins 3 times removed kind of situation going on here. Just gonna apply some mascara to my top lashes. Nothing wild. We haven't gotten to the crazy part yet. Y'all are gonna be like, what the fuck, dude? Like I said, I've been loving this look because I got, I don't know if y'all have tried them, the Wet n Wild catsuit lipsticks, but I've been drawn to like these really pretty deep stormy gray and like a lavender kind of color. Lavender one, just be aware. If you buy them from Walmart, please be sure to check them before you leave the store. I had to go all the way back. I was playing with them at work the other night, just trying to show my coworkers what they look like. As soon as I opened the lavender one, literally the applicator popped right off into the tube, and I'm like, I know I only spent $5 on this, but I expect to get at least one use out of it. But the stormy one was okay. Just, you know, be aware they may have been shipped in crazy packages, and they're not that wonderful. But the color payoff is actually pretty good, I will say. Okay, so now that I've stopped getting ahead of myself, I prime my face. I'm going to go in, today I'm going to go in with my Infallible Pro Matte L'Oreal. I have the Pro Glow one on the way in my Ulta package. I won't give any other details of what I got in that package. We'll just let that be a surprise to you guys. But I'm just going to go in. I'm going in with my trusty little brush here. I know that when I bought this, it said it was for like powder and contour, but we're going to break the rules. We're going to break the rules because Deanna doesn't listen. I'm going to apply this. I've been trying to do like the really cute, like, oh, where they do it on Instagram and they like drip it all over their faces. Listen. I've ruined a few good couple of shirts doing that. Even just trying to like just drop it on my face. Yeah, it gets everywhere. I'm not doing all that. So I'm just going to apply like a normal person. Sorry it's not Instagram worthy, y'all. But that's just what it is. Please be aware that you should probably, if your nose is running, blow it before you put this on your face. I feel like every morning lately when I go to do my makeup, I get to the foundation part, and that's where my nose just starts running uncontrollably, and it doesn't make any sense. So like then I go over my nose, and I'm like, oh, gross. Alright, and once you feel like you've got it satisfied, you don't feel like you've got any lines going on in here, that's when I'm going to go in. I'm going to apply my Revlon Color Stay Concealer. I'm just going to do like little triangles under my eyes. Just because, like I said, I've been going, and I went to work the other day and I didn't put concealer under my eyes, and I'm just sitting there like, girl, you got bags. Alright, those don't really look like triangles, but yeah. Listen, you get on me, YouTube. Don't you dare. Just gonna go with my beauty blender and just kind of blend, 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 blend. Oh, yes. Goodbye, dark circles. Not really. Just kind of covering them up. Not really gone. It's all a trick. Do y'all keep seeing, like, those memes where, like, they keep saying, like, oh, I'm gonna take a girl to a pool for our first date. That way I can see who she truly is. Do you guys think that your beards don't do the same thing that makeup does for our faces? Like, you could have, like, this big, amazing, burly, sexy man with a beard, and then he shaves it off and he looks like freaking Dwight from The Office. Like, it's your camouflage. You leave me alone. Pretty sure I have, like, hairspray all over this, but I'm going in with my Maybelline Light Shine Free Loose Powder just to kind of set everything, because I've got a problem. Ooh. Using, like, a regular brush just to kind of apply it. I'm going to end up with makeup all over myself. Oh, yes. Girl. Sorry, I've been watching Jenna Marbles earlier today. Okay, so now that my foundation is set, I'm going to go in and I don't want to say contour, but I'm just going to warm up my face a little bit with some of my Note bronzer. I did see that Ulta started carrying this the other day, and I'm so excited because I love, 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 love this bronzer. I also have one of their lipsticks. It's one of my favorite. It's like an orangey kind of tangerine color, I'd say. But it is quickly, like, when I picked this up at Premiere, it quickly became one of my favorites. Like, I'm pretty sure in the past year I have not put down this bronzer at all. I don't even think I've looked at other bronzer kits. I'm just dedicated. Dedicated to my Note. Like I said, not really necessarily contour. I just want to add a little bit of warmth back into my face because unfortunately I'm so freaking pasty that it shows when I put on my foundation. I just look ghostly. All of this to go to the box office, y'all. How extra am I? I'm not even going anywhere fancy. I'm literally going to get concert tickets. Those of you that don't know, I'm a hairstylist. First and foremost, that's my day job. And we are going to Orlando, to the Orlando Rodriguez class on Monday, and I'm so excited. I have been following him in one of my forums, and he is just phenomenal. Like, he, honestly, I feel like he is the next Guy Tang. His techniques are on point. He has helped me so much with my balayage techniques that it's insanity. For those of you that don't know, balayage is that really soft transition from dark to light at the ends. That's what they use when they do ombres. It's the technique of it. You can do just a couple of pieces. You can do a whole full-blown color melt. But his techniques have helped me immensely. He has cut down my timing and how long it takes me to apply. He has his techniques have created such better results for me that I'm just so excited to meet him in person. Like, I'm going to try not to be a fangirl, but I just foresee it happening. Or just look at your makeup and be like, it's just filthy. Anyway, so I'm going to go in with this Makeup Revolution. I'm going to use this one right here. Big fluffy brush, because I have just found that my BH one is just not cutting it for me. Again, just adding a little warmth to my cheeks. Nothing wild. But yeah, we got a lot of things in the making right now. I'm trying, like I said, I'm trying to get that laptop game up and going for you guys. That way I can edit these a little bit nicer. They're not so choppy. I apologize. Sometimes even in the videos when I upload them, they kind of, it's like when they're uploading, the sound gets all jacked up in certain parts and it makes me cringe when I watch it later. So now I'm going to go in, today's just like a BH day, man. I'm going to go in with my Blacklight Highlighter kit. I had also gotten a Jeffree Star one for Christmas, and I have very mixed feelings on it. I like it. I definitely feel like I had to get off that first layer of the product before it actually worked for me. But I don't know if it's just not the right brushes or what it is, but for whatever reason, they are not as blinding as what they appear to be on his channel. And that was frustrating to me. I've been trying to get a new set of brushes to see if maybe I can figure it out. And I've gotten, let's be honest, I've gotten like 3 different sets of brushes just for my highlighter. Not working. I might have to take another field trip to TJ Maxx or like Marshall's later. But I'm going to go in with this color Illusion. It's a really pretty like pink toned color, but it's got like an undertone of purple, so it'll match with that lilac that we put on our eyes. So yeah, I'm just kind of applying that. I'm going a little above my cheekbones. I'm going a little above my eyebrows. I'm just kind of all the high points in my face I'm hitting. You can clearly see that this is my favorite highlighter out of this palette because I can already see like a dip starting to form in there from where I brush. And then just applying to like my Cupid's bow and my chin, and I'm just doing a little bit on my nose. God, I just okay, moving on to brows. So I did happen to find this. Now, y'all don't judge me. I did happen to find this really old Milani gel that I used to use. I did reorder this so that I can actually get a feel for what it's like without it being dried out and gunky. Because I've just been digging in this. Like, it's so dried out and kind of, it's just, alright, so I'm just going to go in and I'm just going to kind of dip into this and just kind of outline my eyebrows. Especially on this one. This one comes up a little higher than the other one does. So I'm really just trying to create a little bit more evenness between the two. And of course that just got really chunky. Like I said, this is really old and very dried out, and it's kind of aggravating to work with. But I'm really hoping when I get my new one that I won't be disappointed that I repurchased it, because I feel like the reason why it sat was I had no idea what I was doing with it and it wasn't working for me. So I just tossed it aside in a drawer, and then I just happened to stumble upon it the other day. Same thing on this side. I'm gonna make this one a little higher, just to kind of compare with the other one, because otherwise they look super lopsided. See, that one comes out a little bit better. This is like the yoga doing soccer mom, and then this one's like the drunken sister of that soccer mom. It doesn't want her life to be anything like what her sister's is. It's unacceptable. Hopefully I can soften that. Yeah, that looks a little softer already. Alright, so now that I've kind of filled in the outside and created a little more of a shape, I'm going to go in with my Anastasia brow powder duo that I have. I feel like they tried to sell me on something a little bit lighter, but no. So I'm going to go in with a little bit of the light brown and just kind of work my way from the inner corner and just pull it out. I hit pan on this the other day, you guys, and I was so freaking sad. I'm like, it means sometime in the near future I'm going to have to go spend $23 more to get another one. It's just kind of filling that in a little bit. Then I'm going in with the deeper of the two colors and just kind of setting that gel. Well, whatever you want to call it. It's like a cream. I wouldn't call it a gel. They're not even. It's okay. It's okay. Sisters, not twins, right? Even if one is a drunken sister. So now I'm going to go in and play with my Jeffree Star Mermaid Blood. This has been one of my favorites, but I will say that because it is such a bold statement lipstick, it's one of those that, like, it doesn't go with everything, and you have to literally plan the rest of your makeup day before you ever get to your lips just so that they all work together. any of these stores, like I know I have this one store in my mall that like literally they just put everything rhinestoned out and glittery in the windows, and it's a trap. They know how to get your attention. We like glittery things. I don't know what to tell you. And they use it against us. I'm gonna go in and just apply the mermaid blood to my lips. Oh my god. I also feel like Wet n Wild definitely took note from Jeffree's, because the way that his applicator kind of dips and it holds that product in there for you, it's kind of the same way that Wet n Wild's applicators for their catsuit lipsticks work. Okay, well, so for some ungodly, unforeseen reason, my camera cut off while I was applying. I did set my face. I will say that this has been a lot of fun. I'm really glad that y'all are here and you support my YouTube channel and that you guys are responding to me. And honestly, like, if y'all have any ideas, any thoughts, any comments, anything that you want to see, anything, just send me some love. Leave it down in the comment section below. You can follow me on all my social media. I wish I could say that they were as cool as Raw Beauty Christie, where they're all the same thing, but they are not. My Instagram is smokeshow1989. My Snapchat is Dunaface89. And my Twitter, I believe, is Hair Dr. Deanna. I will get back to you on that, but I will link all of those things down below. Like I said, I have a lot of things in the works for you guys. I am working on getting all of the actual equipment that I need for this, the computer, the laptop, the camera, all that kind of thing. So I'm really excited to get that into the works. I will be doing an unboxing video next week. That will be a lot of fun. I'm so excited about that. I spent way too much money at Ulta. But yeah, in the meantime, thank you guys so much. And I promise that I will be better about uploading videos. And I guess until next time, YouTube. Love you guys.